sun is right in our eyes. And look at my beanie. I look good.
Yep.
Miranda is the gun woman. She has no idea how much these hunts mean to me, but I look forward to it every year. She just helped me hang a stand and stuff for her in the morning. We're nice and hot and sweaty. Deer won't have a clue we're here. We've got a long walk way over there, and we only got 2 hours left to hunt. So I took too long hanging stands and talking to Chap. Anyway, we're going hunting. Miranda's got the 30-06 that did all the work in Kentucky for me. And there's going to be pigs, potential for pigs and big bucks. And if Miranda does decide to take the safety off and pull the trigger, things don't last long. She is one heck of a shot. So let's go hunt, honey.
Okay.
Come, kid. PDA.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we made it up here in the double buddy stand. I got my main cow with me. She's
Did you say your main cow?
yeah, I got my main cow with me. And I took so long hanging that other tree stand, I don't know if we have enough light left. Like, we didn't booger it up walking in, but we saw two does walking in, and they just kept eating out in the field or just off the property. So we got this real thick section right here in front of us. I've got about 5-10 acres of CRP over to our left, so I'm hoping a big buck comes through here working this kind of acre flat looking. Or Miranda loves to shoot pigs, and there's been like 30 or 40 pigs coming here every morning and evening. We just need them to get here before it gets dark. Stop it. It's just sitting there. If you can't hold still, don't worry about it.
I can shoot you right now. Get him. You want me to get him?
Yeah. Loaded up. We're going in. Miranda's back there. She's waving. She's got the gun. I got the camera. I got a chair. She's got megalo. She's carrying a bag of megalo in. Look at that bag of megalo. Yeah. So cool. 5 pounds. You can just carry it right in, dump it out. Put it out in front of us. The wind's going to blow it right down in the woods. Get them deer excited about coming and seeing us tonight. Miranda's safety off tonight. 3 bucks out here, any doe. Looks mature, is gonna get shot. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at my spider bite.
Yeah, you can really see it. It's really red.
I got bit by a spider like 5 days ago, right there. You can still see it. I'm not dead yet. Okay, we're settled in. It's really warm today. It's December 4th. And it was 20 degrees yesterday morning. That was really cold. The next afternoon, it was 68 degrees in the truck. Miranda's loving it. It's like she's in Florida. But we hope the deer will get up on their feet a little bit. We got a bag of Megalo out there. Deer have been coming here every morning and evening. This is where Dad shot Buster in his first 30 minutes of the season. No one has sat here since then, so a lot of activity here. I'm really hopeful. We've got Loopy, which is a management deer with a funky rack, and Miranda likes that rack. She likes funky. She married me. She likes funky. We also might shoot a doe. Don't know. We got some people that want some deer. Our good buddy Rich and Keith Beatty. So we're gonna get nestled in. And she look cute. Look how cute she looks. She's got little pigtails. She's missing a spider bite though. You gotta have a spider bite to be cool. Back into the blind. Same ground blind as last time. We didn't get to do a follow-up video, but Miranda had that deer I call floppy with the loose floppy ear right out there at 20 yards. Came right in and was just lapping up that megalo. Loved that stuff. And she's gonna shoot a doe, but that one was too cute. So
it was cute. There
was a big doe off in the distance I call Scar. It's only got one good eye and a scrape down its face. She was really mean. She's ancient. She's like got a bigger body than my bucks. So if Scar comes in tonight, she might shoot him. But 6:30 this morning, Big Tyson was in there. So there's a really good chance he's not bedded far away this evening. We're going in there, get tucked in. Hopefully Tyson shows up. That's the one I really wanted to shoot. But we'll see what the Lord has in store, honey. Having fun hunting with my wife.
Can you see me?
No, not really.
I say it's dark in here.
It's pretty dark in here. Yeah. Let's see if we can see ourselves with this camera. I don't think we can. No, but we can do this. obstructions in her way. She had a good steady rest. I felt good about it. And, man, I'm just so excited for her. She is too, because I've been, like, making her go, hoping she kills one. So now she's killed one. She probably feels like she's off the hook, so, and she is. But thank you for coming with me. This is so much fun for me.
Well, thanks for being a good deer hunting guide for me. I don't have to do anything.
No, you don't have to do it. You might have to drag this one, but
I'll help you drag it.
this one's gonna be kind of heavy. It's a big girl. It's a big girl. It's so awesome to like have a target and get the target deer. That's a reward. And we had to let the cute floppy deer go. So the cute floppy deer is still around for everyone to enjoy. But this mean, ugly one named Scar,
She had to go.
she had to go. Congratulations, honey.
Thanks,
I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's found the first. Got a boar right here.
That's like bee stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a big
Oh yeah. Huh? Hunter? Good trap job. Oh my gosh.
big.
Yeah. She's big. Look at her ears. I mean, just worn down. Look at the size of
Aw, look at the corn that came out of her mouth.
She's such a big old doe. The head is the epitome of an old deer. Ears are worn down, scars on her eyes. Congratulations, honey. That is a really big doe.
It is a big doe.
Our friend Rich.
He'll be happy.
He'll have a full freezer, Rich.
Yep.
You the man.
Old lady.
Wow. That's awesome. Great shot, honey. That deer was just slightly quartered away. She did it perfect. All right, so this is a complete Hail Mary here. I left the camping lease I was on this morning. I came over to this other spot. I can hunt's about an hour away. And I was real tired. I was just gonna come out here, put some corn and mango down, go home, take a nap. But I thought, man, it's 3 o'clock. It gets dark a little after 5:30. And I might as well walk out here and sit. It got cloudy, which kind of makes it feel like it's getting dark quicker, which I always like. It was 64 degrees, but it's already cooling off. So, we're gonna come out here and sit out here. I've just jumped a bunch of deer. I just jumped a bunch of deer. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Well, what I was about to say. There's only one deer out here that I'd shoot. There's a bunch of smaller bucks out here and a couple of good young ones. But with a gun, there's only one I'd shoot. I call him Rufus. He's a big old 8-pointer. With some junk on his eye guards. There goes a deer. Well, she's lucky I don't want to shoot a doe. That's a big old doe. First I thought it might be a buck because of how big of a body it was. Okay, we're in the blind. So the block of woods we jumped all the deer in is right over here to our right. I've sat in this stand all season, and there's 2 shooters on this farm. They're both big 8-pointers. One we call Rufus. He's been here all year off and on. Actually haven't seen him in a while. Brand new buck showed up just a couple nights ago. Last night of rifle season, in fact, he showed up after I hunted here on another location. Big, older than Rufus. He's the oldest buck we got. And a wide, heavy horn. Just a stud 8-pointer, named him Tank. So we got Rufus, we got Tank. But I have dosed this thing up out here with corn and megalo like crazy. I got a northwest wind blowing down this tree line I'm sitting on. And I think they bed on this tree line, so the wind is a little bit questionable, but it's all cedars. I cover myself in scent. I rubbed in the cedars. I have a lot of faith that cedars will block scent. The second they get off this tree line, I think they're way, way down it, then I'm safe. My wind's not there. They're gonna smell this corn and megalo. And I hope the big one's down there. I hope he comes in before dark. He hadn't been getting here till like 9 o'clock at night, so we need him to get here like 4 hours quicker. But I got 2 cameras running. I got you, I got the GoPro, and I got you, I got the camera. I feel good about it. I'm excited to be out here. Let's get hunting. So, getting ready to go out here and hunt this cedar stand, and of course I'm out here what I think is plenty early. It's like 1:30, and as I'm pulling in and parking, there's a buck at my stand. So he's not a big buck, and actually if I refreshed it I'd probably have another one, but he's standing there, and like I said, he's not a big one, but that cedar stand's only about 25 yards from where he's standing. So I don't know, let's get in there and see if we can get in. Maybe he'll leave. But the buck that's most likely to come in tonight, that we'll probably shoot if it comes in, is Straight Up. Straight Up is a new buck that came in post-rut. No history with this deer prior to that. And I've never hunted this property anyway. I don't know how old he is. I don't think he's old, so to speak. But he's just a gnarly, funky, tight, tall rack thing. I think I'd like to shoot him with my bow. So if he comes in and he gives us a good shot, Straight Up. And I've been singing that stupid Paula Abdul song ever since I named him a couple nights ago. But Straight Up Now Tell Me is gonna go down tonight. He gets in front of this camera. Yeah, lamest name ever. Alright, we got in here with that little buck, that little yearling buck. He didn't stay long at all. That's the good news. The bad news is the reason he didn't stay is all my megalo deer attractant and corn is gone. And I put a lot of it out there a couple days ago. And as you can see there, it's just bare dirt. There's some squirrels scavenging around there, so there's probably enough smell and history that they ought to come back in this evening to check, but they won't stay long. Well, that's unfortunate. This piece of property I'm hunting, it's for sale. So, if somebody wants to come out here and look at it, there ain't nothing I can do about it. And it looks like a wife, a husband, 2 kids, and a dog. That's not ideal, but hopefully they get back to the house and get out of here. Only got a couple hours left, if that. Back in the same stand that we hunted last night where we harvested that doe. Wasn't long after that, one of the bucks I'd shoot in here, straight up, tight, tall, just a funky feller. He came in here, so he was here a lot all night and in the morning early. I'm hoping he'll come in tonight. It's really warm. It's like 68 degrees. So I'm back at it again this afternoon. All right, getting packed up here at Dad's house. Gonna go out for a bow hunt this evening. What's really cool though, this bag of Megalo right here, 5 pounds. I can tuck it in my backpack. I'm gonna take it with me. I put out a little mineral attractant, little deer attractant with mineral and crude fat, all kinds of stuff. I can just shove it right here in my insights backpack, right back here in the back. Made to hold a bow, but I've learned to hold camera equipment and Megalo. I can take that in with me, dump that out right there in bow range, right in front of my stand. I got a 5.5-year-old 9-pointer in there. I call him the Northern 9. I've been getting him coming in after the Megalo and the corn, and I think he's eating most of it up. So instead of driving the truck over there and putting out a whole bunch of corn and Megalo and disturbing the woods, he might be bedded close. I can sneak in there and dump that powder, and might be all I need is for him to hold still just for a minute. I'm driving in, and there's this owl right out here in this field. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I'm not disturbing his nest or something. It's crazy. What kind of owl is that? All right, so made it out here. It's like 2:30 and I'm pulling into park to walk in. My camera's going off. There's 3 deer there now, so not ideal. I'm really torn. It's the only stand I got this evening. I'm driven all the way out here with this wind to hunt it. So I guess I'm just gonna walk in and bump them. It ain't the buck, but the buck could be bedded close anyway. So maybe I was gonna bump him anyway. Either way, saw that really cool owl. I don't know what kind of owl it is. Do you? Ground burrowing owl maybe? I gotta look him up. I'm pretty happy with that. I was at least 200 yards away right there when they jumped up and left. And they ran far enough away that I should be able to get in there, dump out my bag of Magalow, get the camera set up. And they went upwind, so maybe they'll come back, but none of them were the buck I'm after, so this could be good. I am here at the hunting spot. It's about 6:10 in the morning, and I'm doing my intro from the truck because I'm going into this stand that I hung a couple of weeks ago, and I've never been in there. I've got a lot of work to do when I get in there with hanging the camera up, but it's not very far from here where I'm at. There's a good chance that I might see a wild pig in there, so I'm shooting it. If not, the only buck I know that's been shown on my camera is a northern night. Maybe this morning he will. He has not been on camera since, I think he showed up around midnight last night for one picture.
I'm watching these does and I hear the sounds of another deer right behind my tree stand. I had no idea there was 3 deer coming. I had seen the 2 before, and when I peel around and look straight down just a few yards behind my stand, of course, the buck I'm in here after, right underneath my tree. am all out of position here. I'm on the left side of my tree using the camera. My back is to my bow. My bow is behind me all the way over to the right, several foot away. And he's so close, I just don't feel like I can move. So I'm just kind of running the camera, hoping he'll get over here to where I was feeding him the megalo and the corn and give me a chance to get to the bow. I really feel like since the does have moved on, I was good here. And I'm slowly now starting to reach for my bow with my right hand. It's not looking at me. And I'm trying to make that move to get to my bow now. And then he just bolts. I'm pretty sure a bird almost landed on his back and it freaked him out. So this is just a few minutes later. That buck walked all the way behind me and around me to my right and did a full circle, and now is coming back from the other direction. And I feel like I'm not gonna get a chance again. He's like 28 yards away right here. I just need him to take a couple more steps to clear that limb, and I can draw and take a good shot here.
does. I had no idea that he was with them. If I would have known, I would have had my bow in my hand and my camera on. I didn't even have the camera on. Oh my God, that's sick. And then he walked right here at 8 yards. But again, I was all out of position, and these does were over here looking. I couldn't move. I hear some wild pigs over here, some boars. Maybe they're coming. Maybe we'll get one. I think they're coming. Shot that pig. I don't think I made that great of a shot on it somehow. I'm not really sure why I shot left, but I feel like I hit it. I don't know, maybe 6-8 inches left where I was aiming, so, and I was dead steady or pinned right on her, so I need to go shoot my bow or something. I don't really understand that, but I don't really care on a pig. Put a broadhead in it from any angle is fine with me. Nevertheless, got a little redemption. At least I got to fling an arrow. And I can't stand them pigs. So close to getting the buck I came in after. I'm glad I seen him. From trail cam pictures earlier in the year, he looked mature for sure. And then here lately, after he's been rutted down, he started to look like a 4-year-old. But after seeing him in person, that's definitely a 5-year-old deer. He's an old mature buck. Stud, bigger than I thought he was, to be honest. He's quite a bit bigger than I thought he was. I think this hunt's over, and I'm not really that excited to go try to chase a pig that I shot in the neck or shoulder. I hear him. Alright, so I got down. I'm going to try to trail this pig a little bit. I'd like to get my arrow back. I went back and watched the shot. I missed left really, really bad. And I was just wondering what was going on, because I was dead steady, 20-yard pin. Wasn't moving. And so I decided to shoot another arrow at a cow patty. And I stayed all bundled up just like I am. And you see this? What do they call these baklavas on my neck? Well, when I drew on that pig, it was all in my way. And I was trying to use the arrow and my release to get it down. And so I went through that same struggle when I just shot my practice shot. And when I did, I realized my fletching was getting pushed up against this baklava, and it was moving my arrow to the side on its arrow rest. So that's a problem. If that arrow is not straight when I push the button, when I pull the trigger, then it's going to throw off where that arrow went. So maybe that's what happened. I still want to shoot some more to make sure, but got some blood here. I'm trailing it. It's always fun to blood trail. I know my target buck's across the road somewhere, so not really bugging anything up. I do hear a bunch of turkeys. All right, just being honest, I'm not thoroughly enjoying myself right now because I'm nervous that in all this thick stuff that pig could be laying down in any little thicket here. And I've seen the videos. I'm not looking to have a pig bum rush me, but I still ain't found my arrow. And I still ain't found a pig. But I'm just creeping through. There's plenty of blood to follow. That part's fun. But the fact that one comes after me, it's hand-to-hand combat, because all I got's a bow. That doesn't excite me much, but lots of blood. Look at this tree up here, up ahead. Look at the blood on that tree up there. I'm pretty sure that pig was right there at some point, so.
Where's the arrow? Let's see what we're working with. Oh. Let's see. Oh. Well, I got in there, that's for sure. Looks like there's blood. I don't know, I'm gonna guess about 10, 12 inches up the arrow. Broke off a broadhead. But I got my arrow back. That's a win. I blood trailed this pig for a long, long ways. And the blood trail's actually getting less. All right, so it is New Year's Day. So happy New Year's, everybody. I'm out here at the lease. I just got out here. It is like 1:30, and a new buck showed up last night. He's got some characteristics. He's got a split G2 and a kicker off his other G2, so I named him G2s. Never seen him before. He's got a short blockhead in one picture. I've only got like 4 or 5 pictures of him. Definitely might shoot that deer, but also got Tyson on here. The deal is the wind's in the prop, and it's in the process of switching, and I need it to stay out of the east or switch out of the south. Right now, it's northeast. My weather app said it was coming out of the west, which would be horrible because I think these deer bed to the east. But if the wind stays like it's doing right now, I'm good. If it switches on me as I get in there, could be in a little bit of trouble. I'm sweating. So we got in here. We did jump 4 or 5 deer, but we are back in here, and as you can see, it's just beautiful. Just a big oak flat. Lots of other trees in here, but a lot of oak trees. The acorn thing, they're still looking for them and browsing on them, but that's not the key deal. It's January. I mean, most of the acorns are rotted or eaten, and the key is I've got that soybean over here to the west of me. Now the wind is dead calm now. It was northeast when we got out of the truck. It's supposed to switch a little bit and be out of the southeast, which is perfect. And but I still gotta figure out, my bow's like right here in my face. You can see it here. I gotta figure out if I can get it set up a little bit different, but I have high hopes tonight. I think tonight should be a good set. Let's see what happens.
minutes after daybreak, and I've already seen 7 does. I got in this morning. I got this dry creek bed over here to my east that unless it rains, it stays dry and sandy, and it's pretty steep banks. And it allows me to walk real quiet on the sand all the way back here into the heart of this property. And as far as I can tell, I remained undetected the walk in. It was dead still this morning, 28 degrees. And then I kind of pop up the ridge side here and only got about 10-12 yards, and I'm up in this tree back here on this flat. And I had a new buck showing up I call G2s. He's got a pretty good split G2 on one side and then a cool little point on the other G2 kicker, but he's got a real blockhead. Never seen him before. That blockhead makes him look older. So if he comes in, I hope to get a good look at him. were other bucks. First time I've seen him all year with my eyes. Definitely a shooter. Definitely an old mature buck. He had been shot earlier in the season. I had a drill cam photo. Looks like someone shot him high above his shoulders. The only buck that came in though was ORU, and now ORU, he's that young 8-pointer, tight, tall rag. He's bedded down 60 yards over here, so I don't know what to do. I didn't bring anything to eat. I wasn't planning on sitting here all day. But those other bucks just went over the hill. And I imagine they're not bedded down very far. I got a perfect wind. They should move back this way this evening. I feel like I have to stay here and sit without eating or drinking. So, maybe in for an all-day sit, hungry and thirsty. Well, it's about 12:15, which means that buck's been laying there for about 3 hours. It's still pretty cold. I'm guessing it's upper 30s maybe. I hope this is worth it. I mean, I enjoy sitting out here, just enjoying the outdoors, no doubt. But I'm not a huge fan of skipping breakfast, lunch, and just sitting all day with nothing to eat. I almost packed some snacks just in case. Wish I would have. But either way, I think I got a really good chance this evening if I stay put, so I'm staying. Finally got up. I think he laid down around 9:30, so he laid down for almost 7 hours. And he walked off really stiff, as he should have. Alright, we made it in here. We walked this creek, we snuck in this creek that's back here behind us and came up this hill, but my camera started triggering about the time I got out of the truck. And there was this new bachelor group of young bucks, 3 of them. I've never seen any of them on the camera, and then they were gone. They'd been gone with the camera about 10 minutes, and I was walking the creek real quiet, and I looked up, and here come one with half rack, one of the bucks. And I took a little step back to try to hide from him, and he seen me move. And anyway, he busted and ran up here, and when he did, the camera said there was a doe up here. So hopefully it kind of ran them off, and they didn't see me. We're in here, it's cold, the wind's blowing right that way. All the deer, the wind's blowing this way. All the deer should be coming from here. The other night when I had the one shooter with the other bachelor group of bucks. Somewhere right over here is where they came up in the morning and where they went back in the evening, so I just did my best to guess, and I think I'm close to where they wanted to come. We just need them to be here again. Let's get done. Mason was with yesterday morning. He was in that bachelor group with him the other day when I hunted. I just knew he was with him and he wasn't. I did everything right as far as where I'm at. I had lots of bow opportunities if the right deer would have came in. I got about 5 more minutes here, but I'm about running out of light, so thought I'd sign out with you guys. Or not. There he is. Oh man, what a buck. What a buck. Cool. Oh, Well, you can't see me very good. It's right here. He's all in the briars. I shot that deer with about 3 minutes of shooting light left, and I knew the camera light wasn't great, but it's late season, and you know, I do my best all season to get this on camera for you guys, and you know, at that last minute, I was like, I ain't gonna miss this opportunity. It's January 7th. I'm lucky if I get 2 more days to hunt. And this was a deer that showed up. He was a random deer. I named him G2s. He just showed up the other day, and he's got a kicker of his G2 here. He's got a split G2 on the other side. Gonna be one of my best scoring archery bucks for sure. You know, notice he has that real short block head on him, and not having any history with this deer and being post rut, it was hard to age him. That block head really made me think he was an older deer, and I still don't know looking at him. He's a really big bodied deer, and I hit that deer in the spine, dropped him. I don't know if he dropped or not. I have to go back and watch the footage, but I shot a doe high a few weeks ago, and I've been shooting, and I feel like I'm shooting good, so I'm not sure what's going on. And that's the shot you can see right there. That was the final shot there, and they put him down. And anyway, the Lord blessed me so much. I prayed over this deer already. And thank you so much. I got to go pick up Dad. We're a long way away from the truck, and Dad's probably waiting on me at the ground blind. But man, what a beautiful buck. I'll just thank you so much, Lord. Thank you so much for letting me just do this and enjoy this. And your outdoors are incredible. I love them so much. They do so many amazing things for me, and I can't be thankful enough for opportunities like this. And this deer was just a blessing. I was done hunting. I was literally signing out my video. I was done signing, or I was signing off for the hunt. And I said, I'm just gonna sign out a little early where I got plenty of light camera. And I looked up and I said, maybe not. And I heard this deer coming. And I couldn't believe it when I picked up my binoculars. There's only 2 shooters on this farm. And one of them's been around all season. I call him Tyson. And this was a bonus buck that showed up late season. And holy cow, I can't believe it came together. I've hunted so hard this year in multiple states, and I got blessed in Kentucky and finally got blessed in Oklahoma. This is the first bow buck I've shot in Oklahoma in a long time, guys. Maybe, I don't know, I have to go back and look, but it's been 5 or 6 years since I harvested a buck with my bow in Oklahoma. And it's not due to lack of opportunities, but just I wanted to shoot a good one, a mature one that got me excited like this one does. So I gotta go get Dad, guys. I gotta go get Dad. I'm sure there'll be some more video after this, but I gotta get Dad. Got him. Okay, didn't do any video with Dad. We got our butt whooped. I know that was at least 100 and something yards to the creek, and then I know it's another 500 yards out to the road, or to the wet creek, and then we drug it up the creek and then across the creek. It wasn't deep, but we had to go across the creek and then up the steepest dadgum hill ever to the truck. And it took a while. It's after 9 o'clock, and I shot that deer at 5:49. So Dad, thanks for the help.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
It's January.
You put in the work. You put in a whole bunch of work this year.
January 7th. Got another one down with my bow. A real beautiful buck. Split G2s on both sides. I have no idea his age. All I know is a huge body, big old block head on him. To be honest, I don't know, and I don't care how old he is.
We don't care.
He got me pumped on when he showed up on camera, and he got me pumped when he walked in the woods. I'm going out on a bang. I can focus now on getting the boat wrap, truck wrap, and get on the road and go deer hunting. But
get down to Sam Rayburn and go fishing.
Yeah, go fishing.
Go bass fishing, go win some money.
Yeah, make some money, hopefully. Yeah, so hope you guys have liked all the deer videos. I've worked really, really hard on them. Thanks for watching them. Click like, click subscribe. Leave me comments. Tell me things I can do better. Tell me things you don't like. You hate my music. You love my music. You hate it when I zoom in all the way on the horns. I hear it all. Like, I'll do my best to make it better video for you guys. And we're going to try to get Dad doing some more video next season. But anyway.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings. Thank you, son, for taking the time out to take the old man and do a little hunting, because I sure enjoy the outdoors that God gives us.
Yeah. At this point, I haven't even made the video of him shooting his big one. We didn't quite catch it on camera, but he
He shot a big one too, so I'll get that one up for you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.